We are back again. Gonna be doing another New England Patriots 2024 draft target. Today we're covering Kingsley Suamataia, offensive tackle from BYU. He's 6'6", 320, who has the prototypical build, obviously. He's got the length, he's got the mass, and the athleticism that is coveted for an NFL offensive tackle. Now, his tape shows impressive power at the point of attack, displaying effective lateral movement in the run game, and asserting himself as a force on the offensive line at both left and right tackle. His ability to engage with defenders and create momentum for his running back in the run game is going to be a highlight on his draft profile. Moreover, he just has that ideal frame, mass, and explosive ability to move people around. He's going to be a formidable presence on that line, particularly in handling power rushes and also anchoring at the edge. So he's got the stats, he's got the tape, but his testing should be just jaw-dropping for a tackle. He's expected to run the 40 in the 4.8 to 4.9. Yes, a 40-yarder for a 320-pound is going to be probably sub 4.9. That's nuts. His vert is expected to be around 37 inches, which would be a combine record for offensive tackles, and his broad jump right now is around 10 foot. So, again, being very close to a combine record. So he's a physical freak. Now, on the downside, while Suamataia showcases immense potential, there are definitely some areas that demand refinement. Balance becomes an issue, with the need for him to stay more over his base and minimizing lunging. He just reaches out sometimes. In addition, he seems to be tight in his hips, and his footwork, post-strike, and protection needs attention. One of the big things I noticed overall in just how he moves is the footwork and the biomechanics in which he focuses on moving his feet rather than his knees. As an athlete, you move your knees, you do not reach with your feet. Reaching with your feet, rather than relying on knee drive magnitude, leads to overstriding and low ground reactive forces. Thus, you're typically off balance while in motion, you're typically too tall, and you typically have open joints, which means you're not prepped for contact. You're just too tall, you're open, you're exposed. This is evidence in his pulling, his second level blocks, and even in pass pro. It is a simple fix. You just need to get the athlete to think about moving their knees to move their feet rather than just reaching with their feet to get where you're going. It's probably just an overlooked fundamental training issue because it wasn't a glaring issue in Kingsley's on-field performance because he isn't slow and he isn't weak, right? Now, this issue is nothing that can't be coached and drilled and trained for a talented athlete like Kingsley. It's not a big deal, but it's something to work on. Now, why would the Patriots want him? Suamataia's impressive combination of length, lateral mobility, and power makes him a premium prospect in a position that is obviously highly valued in the NFL. The Patriots need to be eyeing an offensive tackle position in the draft, and they may find it hard to resist picking up Suamataia early, anticipating his evolution to a significant asset on the field. At the moment, we don't know what's going to happen with Trent Brown or Onwenu in free agency. Plus, we don't know what's going on with Reef. There's also Wheatley who'll be up for a contract. So we might be down to McDermott, Vidarian Lowe, Calvin Anderson, Stuber, and that might be it on the roster at the end of this season. Of course, we can't expect all the free agents to walk, and hopefully some of the guys I mentioned do develop. But considering the offensive line's performance this year, yeah, we have to anticipate some turnover there. Kingsley could be a solid prospect to step right in at left or right tackle. Keep this in mind. Kingsley is essentially the highest rated offensive tackle in this draft class that has solid experience at both sides of the line. Now, when would they draft him? I think Kingsley's combine testing is going to push him firmly into day 2, with the potential to be a fringe first rounder depending on what the other offensive tackles declare and how their pre-draft performance goes. I really like Kingsley's potential. He's young, no major injuries to make note of. He's got the size, the speed, the strength, plays both sides of the line again. Remember that. Essentially, it's everything we're looking for in an offensive tackle this year. Therefore, I think he's a guy you really need to keep an eye on as we get deeper into this draft process. So anyway, what do you guys think about Kingsley? Do you think the Patriots should go after him? Where would they draft him? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.